Hi, my babies. Just put it to all messages. There we go. So good to see you all. Brina, good to see you. Aaron, what's up, Sue? How's it going? Good to see you as well. And Ryu, hello, hello. Okay, so I decided that I need to shave because I'm looking like a straight up unk right now. I mean, I already have unk status, but I mean, I'm definitely looking the part. Okay, let me try to find a place for you guys to sit while I begin this shaving session. Oh goodness, where am I gonna put you guys? Let's put you guys like right there. I think that's like a healthy place. Now I could kind of see chat too. Hi Fiona, good to see you. Good to see you. But you see, the hair is growing in, the body hair too. Yeah, I definitely need to shave, ladies. Definitely need to shave. So one thing I don't like is my body hair because I get way too hairy. I'm good. I'm good. Thank you for asking. Can't complain. Today was a good day. It's a good day. It's a good day to have a good day, ladies. So have a good day, like I always say, right? Okay, let's you know what? Let's actually just trim the beard a little first, and go from there. Might even go take a little late night walk. It's still, it's actually 8 o'clock. I gotta be up early tomorrow. I look like you had a good day. I had a wonderful day. Brina has a new nickname. Who has a new nickname? Hi, MDR. I'm not sure what that means. Lord Ram. Interesting. Did you guys see the Snezhnaya leak. Well, it's not really a leak. Poyaverse themselves released a little thing, a little live stream showing off Snezhnaya. One of our girls sent me a thing about it. I'm like, no way, this is real. And then I went and I looked, and it was real. Guys, Snezhnaya is coming out this what is it called? August. How crazy is that? Snezhnaya is like right around the corner. Hi, Trish. Yes, and I have missed all of you. I miss you guys like every single day. Yeah, it's crazy. Snezhnaya's looking to be absolutely unreal. But, okay, where's my little thing? There it is. I cannot wait to see how the Tsaritsa looks like. I am like beyond excited for the Tsaritsa, you guys. I'm also really excited about if we're gonna find out what Zhongli's plan was with the Tsaritsa, why he just willingly gave up his gnosis so easily. Because, yeah, this is a question that's been on my mind for so long now. Like, I'm sure it's all part of, like, a big plan to take down, Celestia and the Heavenly Principles, but, like, that's what I'm guessing, at least. Super, super exciting times, you guys. The Tsaritsa's right around the corner. Hi, Carrie. Yeah, I really need to shave pretty bad. Like, my hair is getting a little out of control. And my body, I look like a werewolf. Yeah, literally like a wolf, Sue. Okay, let's start shaving the head, make it nice and bald. You know, let's use a different blade. Yeah, we're gonna use a different blade. Yeah, I'm literally counting down the days for Snezhnaya to come out, you guys. After watching just that little snippet of that train going into Snezhnaya's main city, whatever it's called, Snezhnograd. I think that's what it's called. I could be mistaken. But yeah, super, super cool stuff. What's up, Kyla? Good morning, good afternoon. I don't even know what time it is anymore, what time zone I'm even in. I'm all over the place. But yeah, so far Japan has been quite nice. Quite nice indeed. Can't complain, ladies. Oh, it's 10 a.m.? Oh, that's not bad at all. It's not bad one bit. Yeah, some of the leakers were saying Pantalone is going to become playable too in Snezhnaya. I hope that's true, because Pantalone is one of the characters that I have been looking forward to for a very, very long time, and he seems quite interesting. So, very excited to see him. Hopefully they make Dottore playable, they make Sandrone playable, and Alice. Like, I'm 99.9% sure Alice is going to be playable. That's 7-Eleven. Oh, it's no worries at all. Our very own Charla, she works extremely hard. Yeah, yeah, and a female character too. They're saying there's gonna be new reactions in Snezhnaya too, like Dendro and Cryo reactions. So that'll be really cool to see. Because as of right now, Dendro and Cryo cannot react with one another. Dude, how are you gonna just come into a random guy's stream and just say show your biceps? It's like the weirdest thing I've heard all day. What's up, Alberto? How's it going, my friend? One thing about Japan, you guys, I will say is these little red razors that I got at the 7-Eleven or Family Mart, whatever it's called here, they're phenomenal. They're 5 blades and they're so cheap, and like they haven't cut me and they just shave so buttery smooth. Like it is way better than the razors like I have back home. It's so gentle on the scalp, but it's not like one of those razors where it's like too overly gentle, but it doesn't like cut your hair like at all. You know what I mean? What's up, Haley? How are you, my love? How's it going? Can someone check, please, exactly the day that NTE comes out? It either comes out today or tomorrow, I think. I think it comes out on the 30th, or maybe it comes out on the 28th. Something like that, right? I'm super excited for NTE. It actually looks like super unreal. Like, I love when other gacha games come out that like challenge Genshin Impact, because then it forces Genshin Impact to be like that much better, and it kind of like steps up their game. Not to say that Genshin Impact is like, it's like, you know what I mean, it's like falling apart or anything, but I mean, a little bit of competition doesn't hurt. Hi, Jill. How are you, baby girl? Oh, it comes out on the 28th? Nice. I'll be definitely checking that game out. I don't know when I'll have time to play it, because once I get back to Canada, it's I'm gonna try to edit a lot of the Japan journey on the plane, on my layovers, and just at the airports. So I will try to get done a good majority of the editing on my way back home. So once I get back home, then I could put all of my focus onto the villainess reveal, you guys. And then after all that is done, then I could go back to maybe somewhat of a normal schedule. Oh, it comes out on the 29th? Okay. I see. Hi, Nahida. How are you, princess? How's it going? Okay, I think I'm just about done here. Yeah, the villainous reveal. I'm laughing because when I was on my way coming to Japan on the airplane, I wrote down the script for the trailer. So the script is already done. The song that I've chosen to play in the trailer, that's already picked out. So all I really need is to get back home and start shooting. So the villainous reveal is pretty much a done deal. Oh, and another thing. I need to release a little teaser trailer for the villainous reveal. You guys got to get a little bit of teaser trailer, right? Just to tease you guys a little more. Oh, goodness. I'm bad, I know. I just can't stop with the teasing, can I? Nothing like a nice, smooth, bald head. It's like another kind of feeling when it's like extra smooth. You guys love the teasers. Some of the girls are like, oh god, just show it to me already. Hi, Bilal. Oh, trust me, I know. So I've been told I'm a big tease. Okay, let's just... I feel like I cut my head somewhere back here. Feels smooth everywhere. Yeah, should be done. Okay, let's shave the body and then I'm done. You need a girlfriend. Well, I wish you luck, my friend. I wish you luck. Oh, the trailer is... the trailer for the Villainess logo is gonna be something. Like I said, it's definitely gonna make a lot of people angry. Let's just say that. I mean, it's not gonna make me angry, because whoever's my real friend will stay, and whoever isn't, well, then there's the door, right? We don't need no fake people amongst us. Let me just put it that way. Will we see a teaser of bulky villain? No, you guys won't see a teaser of bulky villain. Thank you, ladies. Thank you. But, alas, that's just how some people are. They like to make everything about them, right? When you're a nice guy, they expect everything out of you. And then when you say no, then you are seen as the villain. That's usually how it goes. Okay, let's shave this chest meat right here. Aw, Sue. You big sweetheart. I'm lucky to have a friend like you. I know, Brina. All my real friends will still be here, and the ones that aren't, well, I wish all the ladies who aren't here no more the best of luck. Best wishes in the future. Alright, no hard feelings with me. Oh my goodness. careful around this, this nipple of mine. I don't slice it off and then I turn into a pepperoni nipple. I have a friend, his nipples straight up look like pepperoni pieces. He's one of the nicest guys ever. No, I'll be okay. I won't nick the little nip. Although, let me put a little bit of aftershave on my scalp. Let's dry this up. This is my favorite part. Putting aftershave on. It stains so nicely. I don't need my nipples for anything, really. So, I mean, if it gets sliced off, it's like, why do I need nipples? I ain't breastfeeding anyone. Unless some of the ladies are into that stuff, getting breastfed by our one villain. If maybe that's your kink. I ain't judging. But just know nothing's coming out of it. Love you, Kyla. Thank you. Oh, there's people with kinks for everything. I'm sure as we speak, someone in chat right now probably even has that kink. It's like the hardest part to shave right here. This little dip. It's like right in the bottom of my sternum, and the pec muscles just make it really difficult to get in there with a blade. But if you're persistent, then you can get it just like so. Your kinks are normal? Normal's boring. Oh, waxing? Waxing takes longer. Like, I've tried waxing. Waxing takes longer, and the hair doesn't grow back for like maybe a couple days more. And the trade-off for me is just not worth it. So that's why I just rather shave. It's quicker, it's more convenient for me, and like I say, it's just... and on top of that, waxing hurts. Like, it hurts like crazy. Maybe some of you ladies have a higher pain tolerance, but when it comes to me, I don't have little peach fuzz. Like, I have thick black hairs. So when that is getting ripped out of your flesh, it hurts. When it's just little peach fuzz, like, yeah, it's not gonna hurt. But when you have thick black hairs like me, trust me, it hurts. It hurts like crazy. So, like I said, the trade-off just is not worth it for me. and mysteries are all up in here. Maybe I should just keep one half of my stomach hairy and the other half like really, really shaved. Guys, how sweet is, what's that thing? The origami crane. She like knew like no English whatsoever. And obviously I know like no Japanese aside from like thank you. I was at this really, really beautiful park, just doing my thing, shooting some videos. And along comes this one girl, and then she gives that to me. Like, oh my god, for me? It was very nice of her. There you go. AI abs are coming in. Well, there's a legend associated with origami cranes. Oh, I see. Sounds good. Erin's in a meeting. That's good. I hope her meeting goes very, very well. Yeah, that was definitely one of the highlights of the trip. Just a little bit of hairs around the nips. It's okay. The only one seeing me without a shirt on is my villainesses and like social media. There you go. Chest and stomach are shaved nicely. Very, very happy. Oh, Sheila's gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous girl. But I didn't pull a move, ladies. I just smiled and said, thank you. And then I just walked away. Should have pulled a move. I'm joking. No way. No way, Jose. Not pulling a move on no Japanese girls. You know, although I do have a friend. She does live here in Japan, but she doesn't live in Tokyo or Osaka, where I went to. She lives more further down in Japan, in Hiroshima. So, yeah. I have one friend in Japan, and she's a very, very lovely girl. Oh yeah, if it were up to me, I would definitely be like nude all the time. Hi Emma. Oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah. Let's shave the arm. Anytime I shave like right there, where these like the bend of my arm is right there, I always get like ingrown like hairs there so bad. Okay, my back is not gonna get shaved because I don't have anyone here to shave my back for me. Usually, back home when I want to shave my entire body, I get one of my friends. She comes over and she shaves my back for me. But here, unfortunately, I don't have a personal back shaver. So back is not going to get shaved, but it's okay. Okay, my collarbone right here is like such a weird position. Like if I'm not careful, I always like cut the skin right on the bone. That would be nice. That'd be very helpful if I had one of you ladies shaving me. The only part of my body I really need help shaving is just my back. Like everywhere else, like I do myself. It's just the back. But other than that, I've gotten pretty good at shaving myself over the years. Especially my head. Like when I was first going bald, like I would still go to a barber shop to get my hair or to get my head fully shaved. But I've gotten so good over the years. And same goes with my facial hair, like lining it up. Like I've gotten so good over the years. I don't need to go to any barber shops or anything like that. So yeah, I do all my shaving myself, which is good because saves me a lot of time from getting up in the car and going and paying a barber shop a visit. Saves me quite a lot of time. Yeah, I need to get one of those extender ones from Amazon. Like every single time I'm on Amazon, like I do a lot of shopping on Amazon. I don't really like to leave the house. Um, and I never order myself one. I've ordered myself the most like useless things that are still like in boxes, but something that I really need so I can stop bugging my friend to come shave my back. But she enjoys it. She's like, it's fun. And I get to spend a little time with you. And I like spending time with her too. So, you know what? If I were to get that extender thing to shave my own back, then I won't be calling her no more. So, maybe it's an excuse. Maybe that's why I'm not buying it, just so I can always call her and be like, hey, come over. So far to buy that little arm, yep, we'd both be very sad at the same time. Like, I've called her sometimes at like 11 at nighttime. And I'm like, hey, you need to come over and shave me. I need to be somewhere tomorrow. I have a family get together or dinner or whatever. And I completely forgot. She's like, okay, coming. And it's like on a, like she had work the next day too. I'm so bad. This razor's so good. Oh no, plain cinnamon rolls? Oh heck no. Cinnamon rolls, they have to be spiced up. You gotta add fruits in there, you gotta add cream cheese frosting, you gotta add everything. You got vitamins coming? Nice. Oh, she's a great, great friend. I love her very, very much. I'm just about done here with this arm. I have a lot of wonderful female friends. I ain't gonna call Dennis to shave my back. I'll be like, bro, get your hands off of me. Although Dennis has shaved my back, so I can't even deny it. You know, desperate times when I don't have anyone to shave my back, I can always rely on Doug at least. But I'd much rather have a girl shave my back than a guy. Even my masseuse for my physio, they're like, yeah, do you want a guy masseuse or you want a female? I'm like, yeah, female, of course. Like, I don't want some dude rubbing me up, I'm sorry. Yeah, that is very true. A girl would do a way better job at shaving too. My friend is very, very thorough. She gets every last little bit of hair. She's like, nope. You to make sure you're completely bald. I'm like, all right, well, I ain't gonna try to tell you how to do your job. You do your thing, girl. All-time favorite kind of cinnamon roll? Oh, goodness. You know, That's actually a really, really interesting question. So when I was in Los Angeles shooting the Endless trailer, I went to this one place and I had just plain cinnamon rolls, right? Like it was just a cinnamon roll, cream cheese frosting, nothing more. And it was so delicious. So I typically don't like just plain cinnamon rolls like that. Like I said, I like fruits on it. Like I like it to be really, really like, you know what I mean? Like with a lot of things added to it. And this one place I went to, oh my god, was it delicious. I'm sure I could find the name somewhere. I'm not remembering the name of it, but I'm sure if I go look around, I could find it. Or if I just go on my bank statement, I'm pretty sure I could just find the name of it. Um, but my favorite cinnamon rolls of all time are, and I've had cinnamon rolls all over the world pretty much. The best are from my city, from Edmonton. There's this little restaurant called Tiramisu or Lift Me Up Bakery, and by far best cinnamon rolls. In Canada, we call them cinnamon buns, but cinnamon rolls, cinnamon buns, same thing. I don't even know why I even shaved the tattoo arm. Like, no one could even see the hair on my tattoo arm. But I know it's there, so it's gonna bother me. Hi, Danny. How are you? Hi, Chrissy. Good to see you too. Good to see my girls. Always a pleasure. Okay, I'm just about done here. Yeah, back is not gonna get shaved. I mean, I could hire someone to shave my back here. Sure, I could go on some sort of service website and be like, yeah, I need services. I'll pay you good money. Just shave my back. Gives your wolf a 3D look. My favorite cinnamon bun from Lift Me Up Bakery? Oh god, there's a lot. There is so many. I would probably have to go with probably the banana flavor or the blueberry custard. One of the two. Blueberry custard or just the banana. The banana cinnamon. What's up, Seg? Oh, they're amazing, guys. If you guys ever come to Edmonton, definitely stop by Lift Me Up Bakery and say R1 Villain sent you. I'm kidding. Don't say that. Whenever I go there, I always just go there and grab my stuff and I just leave. Like, I'm not one of those guys where I go to places and I'm like, hey, I have a big social media following, so give me free stuff. There's one of my friends. She operates a. It's kind of like a fashion slash like lifestyle slash like fashion channel, and whenever we go to places, she always flexes of her how big her social media presence is and all that stuff, and then the restaurants end up making our meal free because she's there. I'm like, Cass, do you have to always do that? Like, she's a funny girl. Well, it's like I'm very like low key when it comes to social media and stuff. Like if someone asks, I tell them what I do, but like I don't go flaunt it and I don't go like, rubbing it in everyone's face and like displaying it for everyone. Like I'm usually the one to just keep quiet, and then my friends are like, "Yeah, do you know blah blah blah? Yeah, he's famous. He's this, he's that." And I'm like, "No, no, I'm not." I'm like, I have all my amazing friends and family online. I wouldn't say I'm famous. And another funny thing is, whenever I go with friends, um, everyone's on their phone, and then there's me. I'm like not on my phone. That's probably maybe due to the fact that I'm like always on my phone, cause of work. And then when it comes time for friends, like I just want to socialize with friends. Like I don't want to be on our phones, which is so funny if you actually think about it. Like the social media guy is like not on his phone when he's out hanging out with friends, and then all his friends are on their phones. And another thing, whenever I go out, my friends are like, "Oh, could you repost my story? Could you repost my story?" I'm like, "No, I'm not gonna repost your story. Just post it on your page." Like, I'll repost a story of my friend once in a while, but like I said, I don't want my page just to become like me constantly sharing stories of like other people. You know what I mean? So that's why I don't really repost anyone's stuff. Like I know I reposted Dennis's story not too long ago when we went to my friend's gym, but that's Dennis, so obviously he's a little different. Okay, so I probably missed like a lot of places. Joseph is amazing. I love that kid. Indeed. Indeed, Alberto. It is always a nice day with our family. Always a good day to have a good day, right? Okay, let's finish. I shave my hands too, by the way. I shave like everything. The only part of my body I don't shave is like facial hair, eyebrows, and eyelashes. But everything else can get it. Everything else can get it. One of my friends, she works at a laser hair removal clinic. She's told me plenty of times to just come and get my body hair removed that way. But I don't know. I don't really trust those laser hair stuff. Like getting all those things just shot at your skin. I don't know. Seems very, very unhealthy. So I'm like, you know what? Shaving with a razor blade is a little out of the way, but I mean, it's still better than doing it where there's like certain lights and stuff hitting and penetrating deep within your skin. It's like, yeah, I don't know if I want to do all that stuff. Emma, my princess, thanks so much for the £5. I have to go back to work soon, so I'll say goodbye. Please enjoy the rest of Japan. You brighten up my day. Love you, and love you, ladies. And we all love you too, Emma. Thank you so much for stopping by, saying hi. Please, please, my girl, enjoy the rest of your day. Go kick today's butt for me. Good old R1 villain will be here waiting for you. And I love you very much, sweetheart. Yeah, you get zapped. I don't know. That just seems very, very unnatural, unhealthy, and it's not my cup of tea personally. I mean, if anyone in chat does it, right? It's God bless you. I wish you the best, but just for me and my body, I don't trust it. And if I don't trust something, I'm not gonna do it. Okay, I think we should be pretty good to get in the shower. I'm gonna have like a quick shower. Like I had a shower this morning. So this will be like my second shower. I just need to get this hair off my body. That's pretty much it. Other than that, I'm fairly clean. Oh my goodness. Veins are definitely veining. Gross. I don't know if that's a good angle. Oh, I didn't even do my facial hair. What the heck am I doing? I need to do my facial hair. Literally forgot. I need to do facial hair and eyebrows. Facial hair and eyebrows. Oh my goodness. Madonna, thank you so much for the $100. Good evening, sir. Hope you're doing good. Having a wonderful time there. Love you, sir, forever and always. And I love you too, Madonna. Thank you so much for the $100. I'm doing good. I was just telling the girls that I needed someone to come shave my back, Madonna. And hey, I don't know, if you're in the neighborhood, Madonna, maybe you'd like to come and shave this back meat a little for me. I could definitely use your very precise yet delicate hands. Thank you, sweetheart. Oh, my facial hair definitely needs to get lined up like I just lined it up there like in a square, but you know how like it's sharp at the top, so just get some of the oil stripped off my face. Actually, you are, Sue. Yes. You're the closest to me in terms of geography. It's lovely to meet you too, Seg, and thank you very much. I hope to see you again. Unless you're not leaving, then please feel free to stick around for as long as you like. Okay, let's get a little bit of this substance right here on my face. I don't know why I'm laughing. And then let's line up the beard. There we go. There we go. Indeed. Our family is... There is no family out there like ours. Let me just put it that way. I can say that literally with my chest out and a straight face. Our community, our family is the best. I love that sound of the straight razor like going against the grain. It's like one of my guilty pleasures. It's not really guilty, but if you ain't careful with this stuff, you're gonna have a bad, bad day. It'll slice you up so quickly. That's why this part takes so much precision and patience. Like, I have cut my face so many times. If the blade is dull even a little, it's going to cut you bad. So you always want to make sure you have a sharp blade. I don't know why I'm telling you guys this, like, as if you guys are shaving your facial hair. Unless some of the ladies in chat do indeed use a straight razor for any purpose, really. Then in that case, I can teach you a thing or two. Okay. That's good enough. Yeah, I think that's good enough. And this is as sharp as it's gonna get. Okay, let's do the other side. Emergency visit? Oh my goodness. What's going on, Kyla? No. I do not need no hair transplants, my friend. I'm very much content being bald. Sometimes in life, you just gotta deal with the cards you're dealt with. Not everything needs to be, I guess, quote unquote, fixed in life just because other people are doing it. Would I like hair? I mean, sure, but am I gonna go and get hair transplants? Absolutely not. This goes back to what I said. You know, sometimes in life, you just got to deal with what you have. Like I've had a lot of friends and family members who've gotten hair transplants. It didn't really work out for them. Oh, it's a cracked tooth. Okay. Yeah, that'll happen. That'll happen when you're doing MMA and physical contact sports. That is so cool though, Kyla. You have kids in MMA. I don't really keep up with too much MMA anymore, like UFC and all that stuff, but that's pretty cool how you have kids in there. You know, another thing I've noticed here in Japan, barely anyone has facial hair. Like all the guys, it's all clean shaven. Like I'm like, I think one of the only people in this country with a beard. I'm joking. Like I saw some, like maybe I think I saw like the entire time here, I think I saw one guy with like a little stubble on his chin. But yeah, the culture here, at least they believe, if I'm not mistaken, in a place of business, facial hair is seen as unkept and unprofessional. Like I know in the United States military, they don't allow facial hair either, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know about the Canadian Armed Forces. I'm not sure if they allow facial hair or not. I want to say they do, but I can't remember. We don't want their men to be baby faced. Okay. Oh, now you can have mustaches in the military. It's pretty cool. Nothing quite like a nice, crispy lineup. It just makes me feel so nice and You know, like when you're really hungry and you just take that first bite of something that you've been craving all day. That's how a crispy beard feels like. I mean, look at that. Doesn't get any more crispy than that. Look at that. It's so sharp you can just slice someone. Okay, let's do the eyebrows. Let's do whatever that thing is called. Hold on, this side seems a little higher. Let's lower this side a little. There we go. Much better. Much better. Hi, Lou. How are you, baby girl? Oh, a soul patch just like this thing right here? I actually have pictures when I was younger where I would go complete like clean shaving and just keep this little bit. And that's when I had hair too. Okay, let's shave this little unibrow thingy. There you go. And let's do the eyebrows. Right eye is done. Shaving the eyebrows actually takes pretty quick. I mean, I just literally shape them like mountains. Did I ever tell you the story where one of my friends, she actually hates the way I do my eyebrows? She's, what do they call them? Estheticians? People who do like nails, eyebrows, and things like that. She does that for a living. And she's like, you really need to let me do your eyebrows like a normal human being. Because they don't look normal. You look so like angry. You look like a. She said you look like an evil anime character with your eyebrows. There you go. Eyebrows are done. Hi, Rachie. Good to see you. Thank you, ladies. Even my sister has mentioned a handful of times that she wants to do my eyebrows for me. She's like, doing your eyebrows would be fun because they're so thick. You could like really have fun with them and like design them like different ways. She's like, I wish I had thick eyebrows. Okay, I think we're just about ready to get in the shower. Okay, ladies. The shower isn't big enough for all of us to fit in, so we'll have to only take maybe a couple girls in there at a time. So, who's going first? There you go. Looking. Okay, now let me get my trusty little scissorinos and just start fine tuning everything. Okay, head is shaved, body is shaved, face is shaved nicely. And we're good to go, ladies. I think we are good to go. Let me just brush the chompers a little more. Aw, Charla, you big sweetheart. The crew neck, I know, the crew neck is so comfy, Lou. Wait until the Villainess merch drops. You guys are gonna be rocking that. I know I will. I already have my Villainess item. Aw, Madonna. Okay, let's get this thing here wrapped up. Anytime I use the straight razor, I always wrap it up in like either tissue, toilet paper, or something, because last thing I want to do is accidentally reach to grab something and then slice my finger open, because it has happened in the past and it's definitely Not a good feeling slicing your finger wide open. But then again, I have a cat that does it like all the time. Like sometimes I have like claw marks going down like that on my forearms and stuff. And I sometimes think to myself, I wonder if anyone thinks I'm like emo or something. I like cut myself. I'm like, no, I promise I don't. That's just from my cat. Blame the cat. Yeah, when in doubt, just blame the kitty cat. Okay, that's good. I'll just clean up a little bit of the sink here. All this hair. There we go. It's always so hard to do anything once a cat is on your lap. It's like you don't even want to move like an inch. Okay, so the back, like I say, oh, let me do this. The back did not get shaved, so yeah. The heck is this on my back? Oh, just a little fuzzy. Yeah, the back didn't get shaved. Pretty sure you guys know what the back of my bald head looks like. I don't know what the heck this bone is. Look at that bone sticking out. Heck, I barely even see the back of my head. That's interesting. Look at these. Look at these bones sticking out. Oh, God. I need to eat a little. Look at that back. The orbital bone. Oh, that's so cute. Yeah, we need to feed me. We need to feed me lard. But yeah, no, we're nicely shaved. The AI abs are shaved too. AI abs are AIing, I suppose. Okay. I'm not going to end the stream just yet because I am enjoying talking to you. Very beautiful ladies. I think I'm going to put the phone down somewhere. Maybe put a towel over top of it so we don't have any mishaps, shall I say. Oh, thank you, Fiona. I try, baby girl. I try. I try to look, decent, presentable. My back is wide, but it's very, very thick too. It's very dense. No more mishaps, exactly, Haley. Okay, I'm gonna put the phone down. I'm gonna put something on top of it, just in case. How about this towel? What if I do that? Okay, there we go. Okay, I think it's safe to say I can get naked now, right? I think I can. Annoying me. Somehow I'll flash the camera, even though the camera lens is like blocked by a towel. Okay, I'm gonna go hop in the shower. You ladies entertain yourselves. I'll be back quick. All right, Daddy is back. Okay, we can just put that there. My God, ladies. Hold on. There's a monster in my hotel room. Guys, we need to get underneath the covers. We need to be quiet because if the monster hears us, he's going to come and eat us. So we need to stay here in R1 Villain's little hidey hole. And we can't be too loud. Daddy's all clean, Kyla. Right in time to get dirty again. Mm-hmm. A monster. It's a big black monster. Oh my goodness. That I cannot say, Brina, because if I tell you where I've gone, then the video is not going to be as, surprising, right? You will see the video, and it'll be amazing. Monster Be Gone spray. Yeah, it's 9:40 p.m. here, but I kind of want to go for like a little walk outside. I don't know why. No, don't pout. You'll see the video. It'll be magnificent. But yeah, no, I was just thinking about that Snezhnaya little teaser that Hoyoverse gave us from the live stream. No. Fruit here is mid, and the food... Fruit is mid, and the food here is not that good, in my opinion. I'm just not a fan of Japanese food, or food from Thailand, or Chinese food, or just Eastern Asian food. Wow, Sue is even... Yeah, she's an hour ahead of me, even. My goodness. It'll be really cool, yes. Yes, I did find a McDonald's, and I did have some McDonald's. The McDonald's wasn't good either. Like, I had items on the McDonald's list that we obviously don't have in Canada, and didn't like it. The thing about Asian cuisines is they put sugar in just about everything. Um, they put sugar with meat. They use ketchup a lot. They use sweet and sour sauce a lot. And these are things that I am not accustomed to. Like when I'm eating something like, rice and chicken or rice and beef, last thing I want to taste is something sweet with it. Sweet for me is strictly um should be with desserts, cakes, pies, donuts, muffins, so on and so forth. Sweet, in my opinion, should not be with like savory things, like salty stuff, like, I don't know, like broth of some sort, or meat, or whatever. You know what I mean? Yeah, sugar with meat. They use sweet with a lot of things. Like, have you guys ever heard of sweet and sour sauce, right? It's pretty much that, but like a lot of the things here have a sweet taste to it. And I don't like sweet. Like, even in Canada, a lot of the so-called
Middle Eastern places that you'll go to, they'll have sweet sauce. And I keep telling, like, when me and my mom or my sister or like someone in my family we go there, I'm like, where has Middle Eastern people adopted that sweet sauce like thing? Because where I come from, there is no such thing as a sweet sauce. If you want something sweet, you eat a donut, you eat a fruit, you eat like a cake. That's sweet. You don't put sweet on like meat or rice or anything like that. So when I go to like a Middle Eastern restaurant and they're like, "Yeah, you want some sweet sauce?" I'm like, "Bro, what are you talking about? Like, quit it with that stuff." Like, I just don't like sweet on meat. Like, it's not my thing. I think so. Like, I watch a lot of cooking videos and just cooking channels a lot on YouTube when I have time. And anytime a recipe requires you to put sugar or sweetness on meat, I'm like, yeah, you instantly ruin the dish. And I like just exit off of it. I'm like, yeah, nope, I'm definitely not recreating that. But if sweet and meat is your thing, hey, more power to you. Just for me personally, I can't do it. Like it confuses my brain. It's like my brain is like, what the heck is this? It doesn't make sense to my brain. It like I start like steam starts coming out from my ears and my nostrils, and I'm like, I can't take this. But I know a lot of friends who love sweet and sour and sweet and savory, so like it's definitely their thing. But for me, definitely not my thing. Definitely not my thing. Yeah, I've had pineapple on pizza. For me, pineapple on pizza, it wouldn't be my go-to thing. Like, I wouldn't go out of my way to put pineapple on pizza. Like, I could create like I don't know if I had the chance to create like 6 or 7 different kind of pizzas. Pineapple wouldn't even be on any of those. But I've had pineapple on pizza. Is it the worst thing I've eaten? No, I don't think it is. Is it something I would again go out of my way to put on my pizza? No, absolutely not. Pineapple on pizza is a Canadian invention. Leave it up to the Canadians to ruin pizza. Oh my god. Yeah, cheese. Like I love like triple cheese on my pizzas. Like my favorite pizza place is Pizza Hut, and I tell them double cheese, triple cheese. I'm like, please don't hold back on the cheese. And whenever I say that, even when I say triple cheese, they just don't add enough cheese. I'm like, guys, just could I go back there and could I just put the cheese on the pizza myself? Like, I just want to ask them one day. Like, I want to go to a Pizza Hut restaurant and be like, hey, I want cheese, but you guys don't put enough. Like, I say triple. Do I need to say quadruple? Do I need to say like 5x, 6x amount of times the cheese? Like, put a lot of cheese, bro. Like, I want so much cheese on there, and they don't ever put enough cheese. Like, I love a big old cheesy, greasy pizza. You go and supervise them. No, I just need to go and just go back there and put the cheese on myself. Like, you know what? This is how you do it. I'll get like I don't know, like 6 different big handfuls and just dump it on the dough. Oh, please do, Donna. I would love to see a picture of your pizzas. Like I've made pizzas, I've made very, very high protein, healthier pizzas where the base, like there was no bread or like, like dough. The base was ground chicken. Yeah, can you believe that? So the crust was ground chicken, the base was ground chicken, and it was good. Very high in protein, very high in protein. So I think when everything was said and done, it came out to like 170 grams of protein with like, I don't know, I think it was like 170 grams of protein with like 1,800 calories. So I think it was 18 or 1,600 calories. So the macros were like out of this world good. It it didn't so it didn't taste like bread obviously, but it didn't taste bad either. I cannot say. Cauliflower crust I've tried too. Yeah. Yeah, you can use cauliflower. You could make a high protein base that's like pretty much bread. You can use all purpose flour with 0% zero sugar Greek yogurt. Yeah, you could make the crust with a lot of different things. A fruit pizza. Fruit pizzas, we call those here in Canada pretty much crepes. Yeah, that's pretty much what fruit pizza is here. We call them crepes. And then you just like fold them. Yeah, it's like a dessert. Crepes are so delicious, Louise. Not sure if you guys have crepes or what Kyla's talking about. We have them here in Canada and they're amazing. We need to do a cookbook. That'd be cool. High protein, good macros, low calorie alternatives to your favorite dishes. Oh, it's an actual pizza, not a crepe. Oh, I see. Yeah, crepes are French. Crust is sugar cookies? Oh, wow. That actually sounds good. Maybe when I get a little bit of free time, maybe I'll do that. I don't know how good of a seller it'll be because I don't think a lot of people would be very much inclined to have I guess alternatives to their favorite dishes. Actually, maybe it'll be a good seller. I don't know. Who knows? Me and free time. My free time is spent with all of you ladies. That's like how I like to spend my free time. Yeah, you never know. It might. Indeed, she does. Charlotte's incredible. I'm always grinding. Do you guys want to know how bad it was when I was in Brazil and in Greece too? This happened. Some nights I would wake up, you guys, like I kid you not. Some nights I would wake up. This is how much the streaming was getting to me. Some nights I would literally wake up in the middle of the night and I would catch myself as I wake up. My hand would be like that. Hold on. My hand would be like that as I wake up. Like as I'm holding a phone like I'm right now. My hand would be like that and I would catch myself like sleep talking as if I'm streaming. That's how much like my brain was fried at the end of the days when I was streaming for like 12 plus hour days. It was insane. I'm like, "Oh my god." Like your brain is just not shutting off. Like I was asleep but at the same time like Still holding a phone. Yeah, we're gonna try this vlog type video and see how it goes. No, it's all fun, right? Like um, some of the ladies would go work a full 8 hour shift and then they would come back and I would still be live streaming. And mind you, it's I was obviously talking to the camera nonstop. Not to mention just the amount of walking I was doing, the amount of like, bro, we were like climbing mountains, we were like hiking volcanoes, walking 3, 4, 5 hours to places. Those were like, my body and mind were just absolutely fried at the end of the day. And then I would wake up at like 7 in the morning again, do it all over again. Yeah, those were extremely long streams. That you were, Charla. That you were. Your kids get neglected. Fiona, oh my god. Exactly, Louise. Yeah, those were very, very rough days. Hi, Vanity. Welcome. How are you? Yeah, we'll definitely give this a try, Brina. This vlog type, and if it doesn't work out for whatever reason, we can always go back to the good old days where we live stream for 12-hour days. Louise is like, yes, please don't go back to those days. You neglect your studies. Please don't. Focus on your education. It is important. Yay, my Kachina's back. Am I liking it? It's more lonely. I'll say that, Louise. It's definitely more lonely. It's more lonely and it poses its own challenges too, because unlike a live stream where I'm not doing any amount of editing, I just turn on the camera and I talk. The vlog type stuff, I have to get the good angle, I have to go record the video, I have to make sure it's good because some of the mistakes I can't fix in post production. So it poses its own amount of issues. You like the video with Zeus? Yeah. I'm glad you like it, Lucy. Yeah, exactly, Charlotte. We'll give this video type a try, and who knows, maybe you guys might even like this better, right? You never know. Yeah, I'm not sure you keep up with chat in the Voloops. I know, Kyla, my sweet girl. You're always here. Oh my goodness, Brina, thank you so much for the $100. Wow, my girl. Just to let you know, even if you aren't streaming constantly this time, we're all hoping you're having an amazing trip and getting some incredible content. Anytime you do want to stream, we'll be here. Love you, my king, forever and always. You're amazing. I know you'll always be here, Brina. And That's an incredible feeling to know that. The one and only Shen Yun Ningguang, beautiful Brina, will always be here for me. That is such a reassuring, safe, just feeling to have to know that you're here. Um, it's really incredible. So thank you, Brina. Thank you for saying that. And thank you for being here, and thank you for so much more. I can't. Oh God, I can't even begin to thank you. But most importantly, thank you for doing all that you do for our family. That I cannot deny. Speaking of health and well-being, my Charla, um, I have not forgotten about the health and fitness program. On the airport and airplane ride here, I was working on a good chunk of it. Tomorrow, I'm gonna work on a good amount of it, and you guys can expect your plans um, around the same time, around the end of the month. So, in the next few short days here and there. Yeah, the voloops would be annoying. Yeah, it'll definitely be a different experience, Kyla. Yeah, it'll we'll give the video uh style a try, and we'll see how it goes. Sounds good, Esther. Please be safe, my girl. Please be safe. You lost 3.5 pounds already? That's what I'm talking about. You're a very strong girl, Madonna. I have no doubt in my mind that you are going to achieve all your girls, all of your goals with flying colors. So it's only a matter of time. Keep up the great, great work. Your guys' plans are very, very important to me. Not just because it's the plans, but it's important to me because your guys' health and well-being is very, very important to me. All my girls. Right? I want you guys to live the best life you possibly can. I want you guys to be healthy, and I want you guys to be around for your families. And if I can be a little selfish, I want you guys to be around for me for many, many years to come. I think yours was one of the first ones I worked on. So your new one is already made. But if you choose not to use the new one, that's obviously on you, but you will have the option to have a new plan, Madonna. I'm a member of YouTube for 5 months after go back to work. Keep enjoying Japan. Whispers, I love you. You're amazing. Love you too, Louise. And you are even more amazing than I could ever be. Thank you for being a part of my life. She gave you her betrayed look. Oh my god, cats are so judgmental, aren't they? Well, forever and always, Madonna, right? F and A. How about that? But yeah, no, it's oh, another thing I've noticed in Japan, no one's really muscular here. Like I haven't seen a built dude at all. Like there's not a whole lot of muscular dudes in Canada either, but you see some pretty fit guys in Canada, but here, Like I've been to the gyms, I've been to the streets. No one's really very muscular. Well, okay, well, at least to my standards. I mean, I have some pretty incredibly high, sometimes might I add, unrealistic standards. But yeah, not a whole lot of muscular people in Japan. Yeah, they don't really well, just being muscular, I like I would think being muscular is like sought after here because like the anime guys and stuff, they're like very cartoony with their biceps and all that stuff. So I thought more men here in Japan would be inclined to chase that kind of physique, right? But no, you don't really see a whole lot of muscular guys. Love you, Charla. Japan isn't a muscular country. Yeah, how I look, it's a result of my trauma, and it's a result of me doing what I do to keep the voices at bay, right? And of course, I do enjoy it. I can't say I don't enjoy going to the gym. I do. But yeah, I don't ever look at another man and tell him, oh, you have to look like me. All of my male friends, which I don't have a whole lot of, might I add, none of them are really muscular or anything like that. So it's not like I look at a guy and I'm like, no, you have to be muscular. No, I could care less about how someone looks. We all have our own body types, we all have our own personalities, and we all have our own wants and needs on how we should look, and that is totally okay, right? I don't ever judge another man based off of how he looks. I just don't have the time to judge another man. That's I don't concern myself with things like that. Sue, you are beautiful all over. That's what you are. You are stunning all over. Brett's using his weightlifting. That's awesome. Well, I think it's more so it's like a byproduct, um, Brina, right? How I look is a byproduct of um, kind of what I've been through and what I'm currently going through, right? When you starve yourself, um, and I can't say this for every guy because I have talked to some of the guys at my gym who are bodybuilders and they take competitions very seriously and they take, shall I say, all sorts of compounds to make their muscles bigger. Um, when I tell them I eat one meal a day, I fast for 24 hours a day, and when I eat that one meal, it's 1,000 calories, maybe a little more, and they're like, that's not possible because there's no way you could hang on to this muscle mass if you are getting less than 1,000 calories some days, and then on some other days you're getting just a little over 1,000 calories a day. That you wouldn't be able to consume an enough amount of protein, and I don't. I consider on any given day maybe 80 grams of protein. And then when I tell that to some of the guys, they're like, again, that is like insane how are you able to hold on to this much muscle mass? Um, what I'm trying to say is the byproduct of how I look and the trauma and stuff. I think it might be a case where it might just be unique to me because if anyone else, well, I can't say if anyone else. If you're to get, I think the vast majority of guys, especially my age, if they were to starve themselves and do the amount of cardio that I do and the amount of training that I do, they would probably look like twigs. They would be extremely their muscles would almost be non-existent because at that point you would just be overworking the body and the body wouldn't be able to get enough nutrients to fuel the muscles if that makes sense. And that's what some of the guys at the gym were telling me. They're like, well, you're clearly maybe a special case because if anyone else were to do the amount of cardio that you do, the amount of fasting that you do, and severely restrict your calories to the point where you're starving yourself, they would be extremely, extremely underweight and skinny. But they're like, well, you still carry a considerable amount of muscle mass. So yeah, like I said, the way I look, it's a byproduct of the trauma and what I'm doing really. Love you, girls. Yeah, I mean everything is genetics, right? So it's for sure genetics. Yeah, it's the muscles are one thing, sure. It's the thing that I actually get very very surprised is the strength I'm able to maintain at the gym. So I weigh 150 pounds on any good day, right? Maybe on an off day where I have a big breakfast, maybe if I have two meals, I'll, just because the big breakfast, I'll get up to like 155 pounds, and I'm still outlifting some of the guys at my gym that I know very well who are 230 pounds, 240 pounds. So, like, they have 100 pounds on me, and I'm still outlifting them. It's like that shouldn't really be possible, and I tease them all the time. Like, come on, man, how are you letting some small guy like me outlift you? Thank you, Brina. Thank you, my girls. Love all your words. Yeah, metabolism unfortunately definitely slows down as you start to get a little older, but that just should give you more of a reason to, dial in on your health and nutrition. Love you, Charla. But the starving myself is not so much for because I want to look a certain way. When I eat, that's when all the memories start coming back because my body's at that point is like, all right, we're fed, we're content, and we have nothing else to do. It does take time to heal, you're right. Sounds good, Sue. Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out with us. We love you. That's all good. You and Brett are both amazing. That's okay, Madonna. We all get a little lazy sometimes. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of the world. We all get a little lazy and certain things. Doesn't just have to be the gym, right? Sometimes you get lazy with, I don't know, the dishes. Sometimes you get lazy with making your bed. Sometimes you get lazy with a whole load of things. Oh, thank you, Charla. And Brina. You know, when you guys see me in person, none of you guys will believe that I weigh 150 pounds. No one that has ever met me in person or that knows me in person, they're like, you are lying. You do not weigh 150 pounds. No one believes me. I don't look like I weigh 150 pounds. It's I think the muscle insertions. So some guys are muscular, but their muscles aren't inserted in a way where their muscles, it gives the illusion that they're a lot bigger than they really are. So I think it's how my muscles are inserted that gives it that 3D like cartoony effect to it, where it makes the muscles look bigger than they actually are. So with that being said, when someone looks at me, and on top of that, I have very low body fat percentage, so it makes me look even bigger than I really am. So no one believes that I'm 150 pounds. But when I step on the scale, they're like, how? How is that possible? How do you weigh 150 pounds? But trust me, when you guys meet me in person, you'll be like, yeah, no, he doesn't weigh 150 pounds. Most people always assume I weigh around 180 or to 200 pounds. I'm like, not even close. I have a video, I have multiple videos, I think. I have a couple at least on the gym highlight where I weigh myself. I don't have a gym at this hotel and there's not a scale in my room or else I would weigh myself for you guys. Well, next time I see a scale, I'll step on it and I'll post a story. I think you guys could see that I weigh 150 pounds. Yeah, you guys didn't see that one video I posted. I think I was in Banff with the family and I was working out in Banff and I weighed myself. Yeah, my waist is pretty small. My hands, I don't think my hands are that big. My hands are thick. Like stubby thick hands. He weighs 175 pounds. Yeah, that boy's an athlete. But yeah, nope. I weigh 150 at 5'8". Like I have friends who are like 5'7" and they weigh like 225 pounds. The 124? No. I, yeah, that's That's very petite. I think at my heaviest, I weighed like 210 pounds. That's awesome, Charla. Tell him I said congratulations. Yeah, like one of the, um, well, actually, two of the lifting accomplishments that I was so proud of. Um, I squatted 600, weighing at 180 pounds. I was so impressed with myself. And then when I bench pressed 315 pounds, weighing 150. Again, I have that video on my Instagram too. I'm wearing my pink shirt in that one. Yeah, those two lifting achievements, I was so proud of myself. Your target goal is 150. Yeah, that's a pretty good goal to have. It just takes time. Losing weight, all that stuff just takes time, ladies. Takes time. Yeah, like one of the things I've always wanted to do was bench press double my body weight. And once I did that, I was like, yep, okay, I'm done with bench press. Like I still bench press once in a while, but that's just to inflate my ego. Like I don't bench press to like, be like, "Oh, I'm going to develop a really, really broad chest." Hi, Laura. Laura's in the house. Good to see you, my love. Those are impressive numbers, especially for a young man like him, Charla. Those are very, very impressive numbers. Yeah, I don't can't say I'm surprised though. Like I say, Joseph is a very, very incredible, strong young man. He's gonna grow up to do amazing things. That I know. I could only imagine. Another thing, when I was still in school, I think I was in grade 8. Maybe I might have been in grade 7, I can't remember. But one of the things I was just so obsessed about growing up, when I was a young man, is having large arms, having big biceps and triceps. So I would always go and dumbbell curl, doing alternating dumbbell curls. And when I got to 45-pound dumbbells, curling it, oh my god, it was such a joyous occasion for me. I can still remember that day. I was so proud. Thank you, India. I appreciate that. By the way, welcome. Yes, Kyla. My legs were extremely, extremely sore, as you saw. Um, so I got a couple DMs saying, did you expose yourself in your newest story? No, I did not. That was my hand. Goodness. Some of the ladies are wild. That was my hand covering my area while I was recording my legs. That was not what some of the ladies thought it was. Yeah, that's good. That's very good, Madonna. You know, biceps and triceps is the one muscle group where I see a lot of guys not training them um, hard enough because they think, oh, it's just a little muscle group. You don't need to hit it as hard. Every muscle group on your body, I don't care what it is, you need to hit it hard. You need to do progressive overload and you need to lift heavy, heavy weights. Yeah, legs, I would say I have phenomenal legs. Like any chance I get to wear shorts, like I love wearing them. Yeah, legs are definitely good. You know, it's like I talk to some ladies like, "Oh, I love the AI abs. I love the back. I love the arms." I'm like, "You know, I got a really, really mean set of legs too." No, I don't live stream every single day. I try to live stream most days, but not every day. Laura, you are such a sweetheart for doing that. I know I've mentioned that to you in the past, but truly you are. Yeah, legs, any chance I get to show them off, I definitely like to show them off. That's why I love to wear little short shorts. You know, the Black Panther look when we were in the Amazon rainforest. Those legs were definitely getting shown off. The legs, the butt, everything. That is very sweet of our one and only Laura. The Ia drip, yeah. The Ia drip is so wild though, right? The Ia drip. I might need to bring that drip back one of these days. The Ia drip, like I really need to go back to Ia. Ia is so amazing, you guys. Ia is like the cats, the air, you're on a volcano, the sea, the beaches. Oh my god, Ia was just perfect. Literally just perfect. As you have a cat stretching. Thank you, baby girl. My sweet Brina. Yeah, the Ia drip is definitely interesting. Those tricep veins, do you guys see that? I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but maybe. I don't know. Yeah, anytime where we're in literally in like a jungle, Charla, like I definitely go wild. Start taking the shirt off, start taking the socks off, the shoes off, and literally just being completely like a jungle man. Yeah, here in Japan, there's not a whole lot of like nature. Well, I mean, like there is nature, there's parks and stuff you can go to, but I'm talking about like straight up wild, wild stuff. not a whole lot of wild stuff here. Like there is, like if you want to go look for it, there is, but like a lot of the cool attractions are like in the city, so you know what I mean. Yeah, the jungle. Yeah, jungle is definitely my favorites. Veins are veining. Take a nice old bite. You pretty much are a jungle man. Yeah, indeed, Brina. Indeed. Yeah, you gotta go a ways away to find some jungles and stuff like that. I don't even know if does Japan even have jungles? I think they do. He's our Tarzan. You know, another thing I really like to have is shaved armpits. Like, I know a lot of guys don't shave their armpits, but I love to. Nice and smooth. Smooth everywhere. Oh, they have forests. That's right. That's right. They don't have jungles, they have forests. Yeah, Canada doesn't have jungles either. We have a lot of forests. Oh, yes. I think I know which forest that is, Brina. It's famous, but not for good reasons. Yeah, people go there to commit very bad things. No hair means you're aerodynamic. Indeed. Indeed. I mean, to get around the city, to run these streets, I mean, I gotta be quick, right, Haley? Yeah, heck, I'll go to that forest and heck, I might not even come out of there in one piece. Yeah, probably best I don't go to that forest. Gotta be smooth to run the streets. Literally, Laura. Can't be slow when you're running the streets, that's for sure. Oh my god, I would love that. I have a spare couple pillows here. Bed is definitely big enough. And definitely anyone could come and have a nice little snuggle session with me. I bet I would fall asleep and I would like stay asleep like a child. Mm-hmm. Exactly, Haley. A villainous puddle. Oh, I don't know about that. Little spoon? I have never been a little spoon in my life. Come on now. I'm daddy for a reason. Would I try?
Being a little spoon, I mean, you guys know me. I'm very, very adventurous. I'm willing to try everything and anything, but I think most of the ladies would want me to be the big spoon, unless I'm mistaken. Arlecchino would burn that forest to rescue you. I bet she would. You're not picky. Yeah, no. I have never been a little spoon to nobody. So that would be a very, very interesting predicament I would find myself in if I was a little spoon. It takes a long time for me to actually fall asleep, especially if I'm in a place that I'm not like familiar with. Like the first night or two at any hotel I'm in, um, it's always very, very difficult for me to fall asleep. When I was in the Amazon rainforest, I don't even think I got used to the noises and anything. The amount of bugs that were in my room, the massive jungle cockroaches. Oh my god. They were like that big. They were like, I don't know, they were at least like 5 inches long cockroaches. They were, yeah, they were definitely not the little roaches. They were the bigger ones. Who am I talking? You never got to sleep. Oh, if that's the case, Madonna, well, you and I would be up all night. I have so when I was younger, me and Dennis would love to do all nighters. Dennis and I we would do all nighters, and then me, him, his older brother, and one of our other friends, we used to pull all nighters. Then we'd go to West Edmonton Mall, like that big mall, and then we'd go in that massive water park after an all nighter. We were and this is when we were like, oh god, we were like probably 11 years old or 12 years old or something like that. Yeah, we'd sometimes skip school and pull all nighters and then go to the water park. I've heard a lot of stories, Madonna. I don't get I really don't get surprised anymore when it comes to human beings. So lay it on me, baby girl. Lay it on me. I like that, Charla. I like that idea. Mm-hmm. I agree, Brina. That would be fun. I would be surprised. Interesting. Quite interesting. I'm gonna lay on my stomach. Let me turn on the big light. A movie? Oh my god, yes. Speaking of movies, I need to go watch that new Backrooms movie with the kids. I gotta take whoever wants to come. So I have to take like 15 kids. 1-5, not 50. 15. And none of the kids listen to me. The only kids that listen to me are the girls. The boys don't listen to me. No worries, Lucy. Love you, baby girl. Go do your thing. Love you too, Laura. Thank you so much for stopping by. Mwah. My sweet Laura. Interesting, Madonna. It's a very, very interesting story. Oh, it's not going to be a good appointment? Well, we're here for you, Lucy, if you ever want to talk. Yeah, I want to go take a little night walk, but yeah, I don't think I should go for a little night walk because then when I get off at like 11, it's 10:41 here. At like 11, I'm gonna get off and I have to be up at 5 in the morning. 5 in the morning. Why would your left arm freak me out? Is your left arm a lobster claw? Yeah, definitely go to the doctors, Lucy. It'll be okay, my love. Everything will be okay. Indeed. Brina, well said. Well said, Brina. Charla, there's nothing you need to worry about. I love you ladies for you, not for anything else. Love you guys for your magnificent heart and soul and the fact that we are friends. I love any time that you girls meet one another. I truly, truly love it. You know, I didn't even explore my hotel like I usually go and explore a little. But this one and the other one, I have not. I just literally get up super, super early, do my workouts, and then literally just get on the road. You know, there were so many times when I was in the United States that I was so close to some of our friends. But whenever I go to places and I have a lot of friends, if I'm there for work, I try not to mix work and pleasure together. It's like if I'm working, I need to focus on work and not focus on seeing someone else. If I'm there to see someone, then I'm there to see someone. I'm going to enjoy every second of it. So I try not to mix the two ever. Like I've been to so many places, and some of my friends were like, "Oh, you know, like let's hang out." I'm like, "Sweetheart, I'm here for work." It's like if you were working your job, and I just say, "Oh, leave your job and come hang out with me." What are you gonna tell your boss? You know what I mean? Your boss would be like looking at you like, "No, you're on the clock. You can't just leave work." It's like, why would you want me to treat my work any differently? You know what I mean? So I need to like I try to tell them, I'm like, my work is very, very important to me, and I need to focus on it. I can't let anyone or anything take me away from my work. So work needs to come first before anything. I've been to Atlanta so many times, Haley. The Atlanta airport where your guys' mayor constantly yaps and yaps. Forgot his name already. When you're at the airport on the intercoms or whatever, or like the TVs, whatever you want to call them, he's always like, "Hey, this is blah blah blah, Atlanta's mayor." Oh my god. Love you, Charlotte. Yeah, it's like if I'm going and taking time away from work, it's um like I have stuff to pay for and things to take care of too, you know. It's like it's my work, so yeah, DC is beautiful. I've been to DC a handful of times. Yeah, you're right, Charlotte. I should take some time for myself. Like, I have a friend who lives in Japan, like I said, in Hiroshima, and Hiroshima's really not that far, especially if I take a bullet train. I think Hiroshima would be maybe a little over 3 hours on a bullet train, which is nothing, right? That's literally nothing. So I can go visit her, but my itinerary does not allow me really a little spoilers for anything in Hiroshima. So, and on top of that, it wouldn't be in her best interest to come and see me because it's like I'm doing this, this, and this. I don't have time to go out for dinners. I don't have time to go do what you want to do. I need to stick to my tight schedule, the itinerary, and get things done. I need to record the videos. I need to do that. Like, you know what I mean? It's like we can't go enjoy ourselves if I'm focused on my work, my footage, the camera angles, and things like that, and you're just kind of standing there, right? Like, at that point, you just be a distraction. Oh, Kyla. My sweet, sweet Kyla. Oh, that sounds like a lot of fun, Madonna. Alabama's beautiful. I've been to Montgomery. Yeah, I think it was called Montgomery, right? Charlotte, Montgomery, Alabama. I've been there. I've been to every state. Have I? No, I've never been to Chicago actually. The city of Chicago. That's one place I've never been to. Funny enough, actually. I've been to Illinois. Yeah, I was close to Illinois. Yeah. Need a way to get out of the house and have some fun. You know what? You and Brett should do. Go watch the Backrooms movie when it comes out. I'm not sure if you guys are familiar with the Backrooms. They're freaky. No, like I don't think I've been to every state, but I've seen like the ones that tourists go to. You know what I mean? Like the I guess you'd call them like the popular states or the most visited to states. Yeah, the Backrooms movie is not good. It comes out in May something. That's awesome, Charlotte. Comes out May 29th. Oh my goodness. Comes out in like a month pretty much. I mean, it looks interesting. You guys, I actually believe in the Backrooms. Like, I actually believe they're real. Like, I'm a strong believer of dimensions and things disappearing without a trace and things of that nature. Like, I actually believe there's something like the back rooms out there. Yeah, it can definitely be considered scary movie. Yeah, Madonna, absolutely. Yeah, if you're visiting Canada, and you want to go to touristy places, uh, probably each province has its own fair share of things you can go see, but I like, in all honesty, when people talk about Canada, one of the biggest places they always go to is Toronto. I promise you, there's nothing really fancy about Toronto. Like, I'm sorry if I'm offending any people who are from Toronto, but I've been to Toronto so many times, and it's just a city. It's a dangerously crowded city. The danger level is high, really high, and it is crowded. And it's, excuse my language, but it is dirty. It's a very, very dirty city. And the Toronto accent will literally, you'll start bleeding from your nose and your ears. Nothing special in Toronto. Come to Alberta, go to British Columbia. Those, in my opinion, are the two best touristy provinces in all of Canada, by far. Alberta, where I live, and British Columbia, which is next door neighbor to me on the east. And then on the west, I have Saskatchewan, which is nothing is in Saskatchewan. Oh, if you want to go to low key places, then go to Saskatchewan. Banff is not low key. Um, Banff is extremely touristy. It depends what time of year you go, but it's always busy. But Banff, there's a lot of hidden gems that a lot of the tourists don't know. The Toronto accent. Well, it depends who you are. Like the back rooms, I could definitely see it being scary, 100%. Kyla, I watched videos, videos of the Toronto accent. That is hilarious. Oh man, the Toronto accent, like I said, your nose and your ears and your eyes will start bleeding. Why would you want to go to a place where the vast majority of the people talk like that? That's really, really cool, Brina. You never been to the US or Canada? They're both amazing places to go to. The United States probably has much, much more to see than Canada. Like anything you could see in Canada, you could pretty much see in the United States. If I'm being honest, like I don't think Canada has really anything that is like strictly like it's you could only find it here in Canada. So I mean, if you had to choose Esther between one of the places, United States or Canada, to just go see things, I would probably say go somewhere in the United States. United States, they have snow too. They have gorgeous mountains. They have forests. They have amazing beaches. They have big cities. They have everything Canada has, but pretty much better. Yeah, that's a pretty cool beach, Madonna. You know, like big cities. Yeah, Canada has some large cities, Toronto and Vancouver being one of them. Um, Edmonton is really big. It doesn't seem big, but Edmonton is condensed. A lot of the cities in the world aren't condensed, they're very spread out, but Edmonton is very condensed. Oh, the Boston accent is like a million times better than the Toronto accent, Kyla. At least the Boston accent you could understand it. The Toronto accent you can't even understand. It's literally gibberish. Yeah, they say a lot in Ontario. So when you hear that thing where Canadians say a lot, like I don't really ever catch myself saying a lot. Um, but yeah, in Ontario you will hear them say a. Prince Edward Island and New Brunswick, those places say a quite a bit. Yeah. Alberta has a distinct accent too, and it's like it's it's kind of like a southern accent but with a Canadian twist to it. That are hard on the ears, Fiona. I mean, I love the British accent. It's one of my favorite accents in the world. So I enjoy a little bit of everything. Like I enjoy some cities. Like I enjoy rural areas. I enjoy nature. But if I had to choose, nature is definitely right up my alley, more so than cities. But I enjoy it all. They all have their beauty to it in their own way. We don't have you. That's the biggest difference. Yeah, you're thinking of the Badlands in Alberta. You were thinking of oh my god, what is the place called? Oh, I'm having such a brain fart. I've been there before many, many times. Um, Come on, villain, think. Where's my other phone? I'll take out my phone. Alright, give me 2 seconds. Exactly, good old DDP. No, I just need to go to my pictures because you know how like on the iPhone it tells you the places you've been to. Let me see. I don't know why I'm forgetting the place. Drumheller. Oh my goodness, how could I forget that place? Okay, so Drumheller is like 3.5 hours, maybe 4 hour drive from where I live. But yeah, if you want to see Badlands, um, you go to Drumheller. They're amazing, by the way. Yeah, it's magnificent. Drumheller has a dinosaur museum. I'm not sure if the museum is still open or not, so you would have to go and do your research. But yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Drumheller is pretty cool. If you're into dinosaurs, there's a lot of the dinosaur bones that are found in Canada come from Drumheller, by the way. So it's like a haven for like anything dinosaur related. Hi, Princess. How are you? Good to see you again. Have you been to Drumheller, the Badlands, Madonna? You should definitely take her. Oh, no worries, Brina. Oh, so you haven't been that far then, Madonna, at all? Really? Yeah, the mall is really, really cool, Charlotte, but it's definitely not what it used to be. Like I knew that mall when there was so many cool things inside the mall. It's still cool now because you still have the water park, the amusement park, you have the racetrack in the mall. You have so many things to do in there, but back in the day, we there's dolphins, submarines, a dragon that shot fire. There was a lot of cool things. I think you should, Madonna. I'm sure Amy would love to see you again. Food poisoning? That sucks. Are you taking any medicine for it, or are you just gonna let it kind of pass through? Oh, your passport came in, Kyla? Or or are you in the process of getting your passport? You're just gonna let it pass, yeah. Drink plenty of water, and if you need to go to the bathroom, just go. Just let it all out. Better out than in. Literally Madonna. But yeah, no, it's good times in Canada. Many places to see. But like I said, if you're on a time crunch and you want to see some of the cool parts of Canada, I would probably say do this. Fly into Calgary, okay? Um, or you can do this. Get a one-way ticket, fly into Edmonton, or get a one-way ticket and fly into Calgary. One of the two, it doesn't matter. Go see Calgary. Calgary has some cool places to go check out. And then you would take a left, go on the big highway, go through Banff, see Banff, go up, see Jasper, circle around all of the mountains, all the way around like that, and then you would take your departure flight back home from Edmonton, back to wherever you came from. That's what I would do if I were one of you guys. Or you can do it the other way around. You can get the one way ticket into Edmonton, go around the mountains, or not around the mountains, but in between the mountains to Jasper, then Banff, then Calgary, and then from Calgary, take a flight back home. That's what I would do. BC is quite far away. BC from Calgary or Edmonton would be more than probably like a 12-hour drive. Yeah, so we have something like the Calgary Stampede in Edmonton. I've been to both, and they're both pretty much the same, if I'm being honest. Uh, so Calgary Stampede is quite popular, but we have something similar. It's called Capital X. It's pretty much a massive amusement park with rides, foods that come only once a year. The one thing that we have that the Stampede doesn't have is we have a massive conference center, where a bunch of businesses come, like cars. They bring their concept cars like Ford, GM, Mercedes, Lamborghini, pretty much all of the well-known brands in the world. They come to this conference center when Capital X happens once a year, which is like in the summertime. So you have the amusement park, you have the rides, you have all the sections of the foods that you can only try once a year, and then you have the conference center like part of the building, right? And you can go see all of the cool things. There's rock shows, gem show in there, all the concept cars. There's even motorcycles in there. There's a lot of stuff in there, right? Lots and lots of stuff in there. So again, call me biased. I think Capital X is way better than the Calgary Stampede. Way better. Yeah, food poisoning's definitely not good. It was nice talking to you too, Princess. Hope you feel better. You're a strong girl. You're gonna be just fine. I know it. But yeah, that's kind of the difference between Calgary Stampede and Capital X. They're both good, but Capital X, there's just more to do. But Stampede is more known, I would say. But Capital X, more to do. But both are good. Both are good. Calgary, driving in Calgary, you guys might get a headache. I get a headache driving in Calgary. So I've driven pretty much like a lot of places in the world. The one place that genuinely gives me a headache is Calgary. Calgary is not very flat. It is like this, constantly up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. And the city doesn't make sense. Like, it literally doesn't make sense. Like, the layout of the city and how the buildings are structured, you'll have a massive, like, high rise. Right beside it, you'll have, like, a very, very run down, like duplex or a home or something. Like, when they were like structuring the zones, they didn't make sense. Like, they didn't do a whole lot of preparation, or like, it seems like they didn't really think about a whole lot. They're like, yep, put that there, put that there, put that there, whatever, it's okay, just build, just build. So when people say Calgary is better than Edmonton, because those are the two cities, especially when hockey season happens, they go crazy. They're like at each other's throats. And the vast majority of the world likes to think Calgary is, in fact, better. But again, I've been to both cities. I mean, I live in one, but I've been to Calgary so many times. And it's like, how can anyone say that? Like, we're the capital for a reason. Come on now. Quit playing with Edmonton. We're the capital of the province for a reason. Calgary doesn't make sense. Like, I'm not even a hockey fan. Like, I would even go as much saying to I don't even like hockey, but I could definitely say that Calgary is not better than Edmonton. Like, Edmonton makes sense. Edmonton is very well put together in the sense of a city. So you go see the most popular cities in the world, like Tokyo being one of them. Tokyo makes no sense whatsoever. Like, Tokyo is so spread out. It's like you have all of this plots of land. Why not just build here instead of building a whole new district out over there, over there, over there, over there? Make the city make sense. Edmonton is very well put together. There's a massive highway that circles all around the city, and then there's two more major highways. One on the north side going completely horizontal, and then there's one on the south side going completely horizontal. And then you got the north side and the south side, west side, east side. It is very well put together. Like, it makes sense. Like, you come to Edmonton, you drive around, and you're like, oh yeah, that this is actually very easy to navigate. Everything makes sense. And then you go to, like, I don't know, somewhere like LA. Nothing makes sense in Los Angeles. The city is like, you don't even know where LA starts and where it ends. Being your tour guide. Uber is definitely cheaper in Canada than the United States, so not by much, but a little cheaper. Yeah, like the cities that are very spread out, those are the ones that are kind of more difficult to navigate. But the condensed cities I find are like easier. Like by no means okay, so the reason why some people think Edmonton is small is because it's like it's not really spread out. It's more condensed, right? But if you have a city that's like really spread out, then it looks larger than it really is. And then again, the amount of people that live in the city too can contribute to that too if a city's large or small. The cities in the like far east, Madonna, are smaller cities in Canada, so they're not too difficult to navigate. I'd pay you with cinnamon buns and cuddles. Throw some Indian food too. I promise you, Edmonton would be is very easy to navigate, and you don't get a headache too. The only place where it's like down is the river valley. That's the only place of the city that's like not flat. But other than that, it's pretty easy. Wichita, yes, indeed. It is quiet, which yes, you're right. Indeed, that is nice. I like quiet. Edmonton is not quiet. Edmonton is it's a big city. It's big, loud, um, can be dangerous depending where you are. But then again, bad people can just pop up out of nowhere. Yeah. Banff from Calgary would be like an hour drive if you're speeding. Banff from Edmonton is a 4.5, 4 hours to 4.5 hours. So, unlike the United States, where the cities are like, if they're within the same state, well, I guess you can't say the same state because some of the cities in the states are pretty far. But in Alberta specifically, Edmonton to Calgary is like a little over 3 hour drive. Just so you guys are aware, it's not like Edmonton and Calgary are like right next door to one another. I mean they are, but it's still like over a 3 hour drive. Yeah, see, I'm very much a visual learner, more so than like I guess I could do both, but I like visually remembering things rather than like memorizing like an address or something like that. Yeah, I would say I'm pretty good with navigating. I mean, like we've been to so many places, and I still found my way back. I mean, granted, I used technology, but still, hey, I managed to get back somehow. Yeah, there's a lot of ways you can go about to getting to Banff. Banff doesn't have a airport you can fly into, so if you want to see Banff, and you want to be the closest to Banff, you would fly into Calgary. And if you want to save money, Because Banff hotels, well, depending where you stay, Banff hotels can be very, very expensive depending on the time of year. So be mindful of that too, you guys. If anyone is interested in going to Canada and Banff is on the top of your list, it's a handful of things I can tell you about how to go around in Banff and seeing what you want to see. So you'd either, hi Akoma, welcome, my love. You would either, so Lake Louise is a little further up in Banff. Maybe it's like another 45-minute drive, something like that. Um, so if you want to go to Banff, I would recommend obviously flying into Calgary, either getting a hotel there and then going to Banff for like a day trip, or if you want to be even closer to Banff, but you don't want to be paying the Banff like premium for hotels, there's another little town by Banff. It's like in between Banff and Calgary. Um, and it's called, well, it's not really in between. It's closer to Banff than Calgary. But you would fly into Calgary and then you'd get your hotel booked at this place called Canmore, which is closer to Banff. And then from Canmore, then you'd drive to Banff and then Lake Louise and so on and so forth and all the surrounding areas. Or you can just fly into Banff, rent a car. I mean, fly into Calgary, rent a car, and just stay in Banff for the hotel. And then that way you can go wherever from there. Yeah, a lot of different ways you can go about doing it. By the way, what's going on, Akoma? How's things? Airbnbs, you only want to go with the Airbnb, Kyla, if you're going with a bunch of friends. Airbnb is going to be really expensive if you're trying to be a solo traveler. Um, Maybe you could find a really, really bad Airbnb for cheap. Maybe. But at that point, I would just get a hotel. You could find some really good deals. Again, it just depends what time of year you go to Banff. Like peak season, summer, obviously it's going to be busy, and also winter, actually around December time, Christmas in Banff. That's really, really expensive time of year to go to. So May is good to go. April is good. Uh, Autumn is good. Fall, like September, around those times are cheaper to go. October is cheaper. But yeah. Yeah, driving across Canada is not too bad. It's actually quite simple. Yeah, if you're gonna go with a bunch of friends, Kyla, then yeah, definitely get an Airbnb. But if you're just gonna go solo, yeah, just get a hotel. Just get like the cheapest hotel where you can just like, I don't know, like park your head for the night and just keep your luggage, because it's not like you're gonna want to be in your hotel anyways. Because in Banff, there are so many hiking trails. There's so many things to see. There's so many things to do. There's so many incursions you can do. There's so many um, just activities you can sign up for. Um, it's a lot of things to do. Like I've been to Banff like, oh god, like 30 or 40 plus times, and I still haven't done everything in Banff. So let that sink in. you won't be able to see everything and do everything in Banff if you're there for like a week. Like I've been there 30 times and I still haven't done everything. You would have to live in Banff to like see everything and do everything. Yeah, it's highway all the way. Yeah, Greece too. Greece, if you want to go to the islands, it would probably be in your best interest to fly into Athens or one of the other cities in Greece first, and then from the cities go into the islands, one of the islands. If you were to fly from somewhere from the United States and book the plane ticket from wherever you are in the United States to one of the islands, it would be far more expensive that way. I'm so happy for you, Kyla. Definitely go see Lake Louise and go see Banff. If hiking is your thing, go in the summer. Then obviously go when it's a little warmer. Just literally, the Banff right now is not warm. Let me go see my weather app. I can tell you right now, Banff is not warm. Let's see, Banff National Park. I'm on my DDP right now. And it's not loading up. None of the weathers are loading up. But if you guys have any questions ever about Alberta, Calgary, or Banff, this is like my neck of the woods. So you wouldn't really have to do a whole lot of research. Just ask me. Unless there's something I don't know, then I'll tell you. But just know in Banff, you're not allowed to carry weapons on you. So if you get mauled by a bear, well, you just gotta take it. Banff, it's negative 10 degrees there. I'm not sure what that is in Fahrenheit, but negative 10 degrees. I know the writing is backwards, but negative 10 degrees. Is that my Ariella? Ariella, my sweetheart. How are you? How are you, pretty girl? Banff in winter has its own beauty. Like I've been to Banff a handful of times in the winter, and like I don't like I'm not a fan of the snow, but just snow in Banff was beautiful in its own right. So, but if you like the warm, Kyla, go in the summer. Go in the summer. Trust me more than the internet. Good. You just woke up. What's your plans for today, Ariella? Anything interesting? You just cuddle the bear. That is true, Kyla. I almost forgot how silly of me. No, 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 no. We have black bears, we have brown bears, and plenty of grizzly bears, Madonna. We have mountain lions. But in all honesty, the animal that is more than likely to come and legitimately hurt you in Banff is probably moose. So the moose, I actually have videos on my phone. Moose will literally walk in the main road in Banff. They will sometimes attack cars, and moose are very unpredictable. Like bears, So like all wild animals are unpredictable, right? But moose in particular, they're very unpredictable and they will charge at you completely unprovoked, right? So bears typically don't really want anything to do with humans unless they're literally starving. You are um, around their cubs or threatening them, then the bear is gonna come attack you, right? It's it's very unlikely a bear will come charge you and just want to eat you just randomly, right? Like, yes, there's a chance of it, sure, but compared to a moose, moose will, yeah, they will, and they are very known to come and just completely trample you unprovoked. Wolves too, yeah, yeah, plenty of wolves in Banff. But again, wolves are not known to go after people unless you are literally in the middle of the forest and there's a pack of hungry wolves. Then they'll probably come after you. But again, wolves aren't known to go on a regular and start hunting people. Yeah, so you know it better than anyone than Madonna. Yeah, moose are very dangerous. Yeah, like everyone in Banff is like, oh, there could be mountain lions or bears. Yeah, it's very likely a bear can get you. A mountain lion could easily get you. But a moose is more likely to get you than a bear, wolf, or a mountain lion in Banff. Just putting it out there. Um, People don't have guns in Banff. You're not allowed to carry, you're not allowed to carry weapons anywhere in Canada, really. Open carries, they're not legal here, but Banff is a national park. So if you were to ever run into an issue with an animal, you would have to call the park ranger or the proper authorities or RCMP to come and handle a wild animal encounter. If you catch yourself on a trail and there's a bear approaching you or a cougar or anything like that, you are allowed um, bear horns and things of that nature. But if you are getting mauled to death, you cannot just whip out a gun and start shooting. I know. I gotta be up at 5 a.m., but I love talking to you guys. It's okay. Bear mace, that's a good question. I'm not sure about bear mace. That I think is I think there might be a gray area with that one, Akoma. Bear horn is completely non-lethal and you can't really use it against really people. Bear mace can be definitely considered a weapon, right? Because if you were to use bear mace like on, on a human, it can really mess them up, right? So that one I think is up for grabs in terms of like I said, the gray area. Yeah, wolves
again, like any animal can be dangerous, especially if we're talking about wild animal. Like if they're desperate enough in terms of how hungry they are, they're gonna approach you and they're going to try to get you. So whether it's a wolf, bear, or anything, just obviously know what you're getting yourself into. So if you go into Banff and you go into the hiking trails and things like that, again, just know what you're getting yourself into. You are literally in the middle of a forest filled with animals. When I went to that one ice cave when I was in Banff, there could have been a, bear sleeping there. There could have been a pack of wolves in there. All sorts of things, right? So, yeah. Love you, Kyla. Forever and always, baby girl. Go enjoy your workout. Exactly, Ariella. Exactly. Well said. So if you guys come to Banff, like I know a lot of you ladies have wilderness, and you guys are not strangers to the wilderness, but I know a lot of the places where you ladies live, you guys are allowed to have firearms, right? Some of you ladies are allowed to carry firearms with you. So if you have a pistol, you have whatever, that is a very good deterrent to a bear, a wolf, a cougar, whatever you want to call it, right? A couple shots of your firearm will deter any animal if they get struck. In Banff, you don't have any of that. So please, 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 no. If you come to Banff, if you're in the main city, you are going to be relatively safe because there's, park rangers patrolling the streets and stuff. If you go on any of the secluded uh, paths for hiking and stuff, you are literally um, in the wild with no amount of protection. You're not going to outrun a wolf or a bear. You're not going to be able to climb a tree. And you're not going to be able to fight back with your fists. So I just want to, let you ladies know that. Exactly. Yeah. Like all the times I've been, close, I guess, to death when I was out in the wild, I'm willing to accept obviously the repercussions of my actions, whether I got eaten by an animal or I don't know, a leopard in the jungles, a snake, an anaconda. You just have to willing to accept the consequences because there's sometimes consequences for your actions when you're out in the wild like this, you guys. So Banff, right? You're not gonna have the number one thing that's probably gonna get you out of a sticky situation when it comes to a wild animal, which is gonna be a firearm, right? You're not gonna have that in Banff. So I don't want to scare anyone. It's not like you hear every single day, oh, tourist, blah blah blah, got mauled to death by a bear, got dragged away by a mountain lion. No, it, it's very unlikely for you to end up in a situation like that or a predicament, but is it possible? Absolutely, it's possible. Is it likely? No, it's not very likely. But I just, I mean, I hope you guys are aware of these very simple facts. Well, we're so in nature, a human being is only apex when we have numbers, right? Even without a firearm. If you have, let's say, 10 human beings with sharp sticks, that is more than enough to, deter a grizzly bear. or to downright even take down a grizzly bear, right? Well, maybe not modern men, let's just put it that way, but go back maybe 150 years ago. Those kind of men, about 10 of them with sharp sticks, spears, would more than likely be enough. But if you are one human being out in the wild, you are not. The chances of you surviving an encounter with a wild animal, even half your size, very, very slim. Very slim. Yeah, it's not like you're gonna. Well, you can't really walk around with a hunting gun in Banff. There's only specific times where hunting season is allowed. Well said, Ariella. I'm actually a strong believer of that. Yeah, I totally agree. You're very right. But yeah, don't let me scare anyone to not come to Banff. Come, enjoy your time. It'll be fun. But obviously, you guys aren't kids. You guys know of these very, very real dangers, especially when you're in the wild, right? Take it from this knucklehead here who has faced a lot of close calls when it comes to the wild. And Alberta and BC is as wild as it gets, right? You have BC, you have Calgary, you have Alberta, and that's it. Everything else is literal mountains and forest. That's all it is. So, yeah, let that be heard. Aside from those three major cities in the Canadian Rockies, you are literally in the middle of nowhere. All you see is trees, trees, hundreds of thousands of trees, and mountains. Lots and lots of sharp, peaky mountains. There you go, Charlotte. They recognize I was a Black Panther. Indeed. Yeah. You just need to what is it called? Definitely pick the hiking trails because some of them are obviously not as bad as others, and then some are just very, very difficult to navigate. So when we were in Banff, that one trail I went with my brother and his wife and some of the kids, not the younger kids, but some of the older kids, where there was that little pool with that magnificent waterfall. That one my mom couldn't come up because she has some issues with her legs and whatnot. But yeah, it just depends. Some of the trails are easier to navigate than others, but some are not as bad. I'm so excited, Brina. Thank you, my love. Hi, Wolf. But ladies, it is midnight here, and I have to be up in 5 hours because I got a very big day planned for me here in beautiful Tokyo, Japan. So I should probably park my
bald head in bed, even though I am in bed. But yeah. Thank you, ladies, for the wonderful stream and spending time with me. You guys know me. Once I start talking with you guys, I'm like a motor mouth. I can just keep talking and talking and talking because, I mean, you guys are, literally my home. You guys are my safe space. So, I just wanted to say again, thank you. I love you all from the bottom of my heart, forever and always. And go kick today's butt for me, guys. Go and do your best, and do your best with the knowledge that your best will always be enough for me. I will always love you and appreciate you for you. So if you can do that, you'll make me very happy. Good night, everyone.